How am I using artificial intelligence in my high school English classroom? I'm glad you asked. Check this out. And I'm not using ChatGPT. I've moved on to Claude.ai. Not solely. I still use both, but here we go. So we did an edge protocol called Cyber Sandwich, and I had them comparing two different versions of Little Red Riding Hood. If you haven't read the original, you need to read it. There's a second wolf. So without getting into a cyber sandwich, it leads them through a process towards an analysis. I had them writing their analysis in a very structured way this time. But this brings up the good old, English teacher problem. How do you read so much information so quickly and deliver meaningful feedback in a very timely manner? Check this out. And remember our deal. I'll put up cool stuff. You like, comment, something about me. Do all the things, interact with it. I had my students put their final analysis slide into a shared deck. Like I did the whole day. And I'm also not showing it, but on each slide is a number assigned to the student for my classroom. So now I have all of my students in one slide deck. From it, I make a PDF of the whole thing because with Claude.ai, C-L-A-U-D-E.ai, you can attach a file. So you can see the PDF is attached in Claude, and I gave it a prompt that was like, this is the scaffold that I want, here's an example, all of those things. And it messed up at first, but I said, now analyze the student responses against the requirements. Return a table with their student ID, approximate grade out of 100, what they did well, and what they can work on next time. And this is what it gives back. Under here, that's just the identification number for that. So an approximate grade, what they did well, and what they need improvement. So now I make this available to students in Google Classroom. They can look for that number that they know and then learn from it. So individual feedback, that's one thing, but how about analysis? Check this out. I followed up with a prompt. Analyzing the data set as a whole, what conclusions can be drawn on their performance? So now you can see the majority of students that were able to identify common themes, most scored here. Summarizing they were good at, personal connections were hit and miss. 5 students restated the theme in their conclusion, right? I know exactly what I need to reteach when I see them again. And then I can follow up with this prompt too. Of all these points, which would be the most beneficial to reteach students? See what it says. It's thinking. So this is just one way that I'm using it to inform my practice and have good data. And the students have all agreed that it's kind of helpful feedback because it comes real fast. Like I literally ran that first table while they were doing a GimKit Fast and Curious round. All right, what else do you want to know? I've been playing with AI a lot. In fact, I have a secret meeting tomorrow with some pretty influential people.